Good morning, good afternoon, good evening and good night, and welcome to another Avomance tutorial. You can see there the last tutorial that we did of that small cottage. Really exciting build. I enjoyed that very much, and today we are doing something else. You can see in the background there, look, the modern house all the way in the background. Today we're going to make a farmhouse with fields and an animal shelter. I'm really excited by this build. It's probably the biggest tutorial build I have done, and I'm really looking forward to hearing what you think about it. If you do like these builds, please do make sure you hit that like button and do leave me a comment. I only know that you like things when you hit the like button, so make sure you do it. If I get 100 likes, maybe I'll do a really enormous build on this video. Brilliant. Let's have a look at what it is we are going to build today. And this is today's build. It is a really, what I think is pretty beautiful farmhouse with an animal shed, and we've got a field, and this has got several floors. I'm really happy with it. We'll just take a look around the outside. We've got like a lean-to area there. We've got obviously the back, and we've got an upstairs porch there. We've got the field area, which is obviously really important for a farm. You've got to have fields, and you can walk through there, and then you can walk up in between the fields and look into the animal pen, which is all beautifully created. And inside, this time, I tell you, you do what you want to do inside, but this time I've actually done some stuff inside, and you can see here we've got some storage and some living space, and upstairs we've got even more, and we'll investigate that later because I don't want to ruin it yet. So if you're interested in making this build with me, you better watch on. Make sure you hit the like button and share it with your friends. So it might be a big build, but you don't need lots of stuff. What you need is oak wood stairs, oak wood planks, oak wood slabs, spruce wood planks, spruce wood slabs, spruce wood stairs, oak fence, glass panes. You need some dark oak leaves, an oak door, acacia door, various plants that you can make things look pretty with. It's up to you. You need an iron hoe, some seeds, water bucket, and various bits that you would put inside your house. And there's a few other bits that we'll leave for surprises. Let's get on with it. So the first thing we are going to do is create our base, and we're going to create a square. Put the corners using the oak wood 15 by 17 square. So put a nice oak wood in each corner of a 15 by 17 square, just like this. Then on one of the 15 block long sides, go along 3 and in 3 and put a block down. At the other end of that side, go along 3 and in 3, do exactly the same. And then at the other end, go along 3 and in 2, put a block down. And in the other corner, along 3 and in 2. Brilliant. Go to the side that is 15 long and you indented, going along 3 and in 3, and go along 4 and put the oak block down. Count along 3, put another oak block down, and then get yourself some oak stairs and put them upside down all the way around, exactly like this. Then when you get to the 3 gap that you just made, put the steps the right way up. You've got to get up there after all, haven't you? Then go round the edge and put in the corner another 1 high of oak block. Then on the 4 oak blocks on the inside, make them 4 high, not 3 high, 4 high on each one, because this is going to be the structure of the house. Then get your fence in and put fences all the way around the edge where you have got upside down stairs. Make sure you leave a gap at the end. Don't put them on the stairs that are going the right way round. So we now need to fill in the floor of what will become the decking. So outside of those 4 high oak pillars that you've made, put in oak planks. It makes a really great deck. Now we're going to make the floor inside the house slightly different. So get your spruce wood planks and fill in the entirety of the floor. Now if you wanted to, you could actually put this 1 layer down and have a step into the house, but personally for me, I quite like it being on the same layer, so make sure that's completely filled in. So now we're going to start to make the frame of the structure, so watch closely to where I put these blocks. If at any point it's going too fast, just pause the video and catch up. I appreciate that I'm going through it quickly because there is an awful lot to build in a relatively short video. Next, change to your oak wood planks and place a block exactly where I'm placing the blocks here. Be careful to get them all of the way around, except for the place that we're going to put the door right at the very front. Standing inside with an oak door, put the door so as it has an indent from the outside. It looks so much better for texture. Get the glass panes and put them in the places that I'm putting them here. And make sure that you fill in the oak blocks where I'm putting them as well. So count 2 along, then 2 panes, and put the oak blocks in exactly the right places, otherwise it doesn't look quite right. So now we can do the first part of the roof. So watch closely as I put 2 blocks here and place spruce wood stairs very specifically to create that overhang moving along the edge of this one side of the wall. So watch this bit closely. We have 5 layers of steps and then 2 oak planks, 1 oak wood and then 1 oak plank, and then after that, in line with the last steps, we are raising up our oak planks by 5 blocks to give the structure of the other half of the building. So then we are putting oak blocks right across to form both a decorative and also a supportive structure, so as it looks like it would be fairly natural in the real world. And then we are raising up the oak blocks 1 block above the current level of the roof and creating another circle of structure just like this. Now it's time to create the roof on the top of the structure, so put an oak plank block and then in the same way as we did with the previous spruce wood steps, let's go along making a nice overhang that overhangs the already installed half roof on the side of the house. This makes for a really great effect, so you watch how I do this right now. And when you've brought that roof up to a point with just 1 block gap, we're going to run an oak beam right down the middle. That is going to look fantastic from the inside, really authentic as an oak beam, like you'd see in a house like this. Bring these beams right up to the edge of the roof and then cover it with some spruce wood slabs, just to give it a much nicer point, just like that. Now it's time to create that veranda roof, so let's get this open beam and using spruce wood stairs again, put a row with an overhang along the side of that wall, and then on the underside do an upside down step, because that is going to make that step look so much more authentic and thick and structural. Then carry on another set of steps all the way along and make sure you repeat that underhang again, because that is how you're going to achieve the very best looking roof from the edge. We're then going to put a 3rd row of steps all along, because that will then give us the end of our cover for that veranda. I think that looks absolutely amazing. And you can't change the laws of physics in Minecraft, so make sure you get 2 high fence posts to support this veranda roof, otherwise it's just going to cave in under the rain, isn't it? And that's no good for anybody. And we are heading inside our building now, because we need to make it accessible on the inside. So we've got to get some steps to get up to that 2nd level, so just get some oak wood planks, make them 2 high, then 3 high, and then the next row in 2 high, the next row 1 high, and then we're just going to get some stairs Very simple. Oak stairs, because we're doing oak on the inside. Put a set of steps on each block, and we've got ourselves a second level. Just get some oak wood planks now and fill in that second level. Make sure you come out 3 planks across and put that all the way to make a mezzanine level, because it's more interesting to have it as a mezzanine, I think, on this particular level. So we need to build out the walls on this second level. So first thing, let's get some oak wood and build a 2 wide pillar right in the middle of that long row. Then getting your oak wood planks, put a row all the way around the bottom edge of this particular floor. We then need to get ourselves some glass, and we're going to glass the whole of that second row right the way across, because it will let in loads of light for that mezzanine level, and I think it looks absolutely super. On the next level again, put a row of block all the way along, that's oak block, and again use another row of glass all the way along. It just makes for a really good regular pattern on the outside. Then we're going to try and access the roof using some ladders all the way to the top of that supportive pillar. Create a full floor all the way along, so you should have 3 blocks across all the way along. Leave a gap for that double ladder, and you've got an attic space. Absolutely fabulous. Now we deliberately left a 2 block gap at the edge of each of the roof spaces, because we're going to make a little balcony. So using slabs and fences and a couple of torches, create a structure exactly like that and do it at both ends. It looks amazing. Personally, I don't like the end of the roof open like that, so using upside down step and a slab, you can create a really nice kind of out jutting effect on your roof, just like that. So let's make this place livable, shall we? Let's put in some nice chairs, and they can be decorative. They don't even have to be functional, they're not. And you can put in some other stuff just to make it look like it is lived in. Some furnaces always look good, and you need a good furnace inside a farmhouse. Put anything you like in here. It's completely up to you. Put your crafting table down, maybe put your anvil down, whatever you want. You need somewhere to sleep. A little bit of storage next to your bed, that's always a nice idea. And let's go up to the top floor. Plenty of place here to put bookshelves, because we can create a little bespoke. Yes, it's an enchanting area. It's not a strong one, but it is definitely there. Then using trap chests and normal chests, we can create loads and loads of storage here. Look, single chests all the way along. You couldn't do that with chests on their own. Make a trap chest and normal chests. It just looks great. And now we've got loads of storage, look. And don't forget to light it up. We don't want any mobs. Don't let anybody fall off that mezzanine level. Use a row of fences. Oh no, the chest's in the way. Not anymore, it's not. You can use water in a cauldron, a little table by using a fence post and some carpet. You can use a bench. You can do anything you want in here. It now looks livable. Time to start decorating this outside. So all the way around, we want to put upwards facing oak wood blocks right the way around the outside of our veranda area. Make sure they're all upright, because that will give a nice texture and a nice colour to shine through the hedging that we're going to put on top of it in a moment. Then using your leaves, put a 2-high wall of leaves all the way along on every single oak block you've just put down. So decorate this however you want. This is just ideas. You can use whatever flowers or other decorations you might think are most appropriate for your build, but don't forget to dig out a path, and I definitely like gravel for that, which will come later on. But we are going to use some flower pots, little pots with a tulip, whatever colour you want inside it, makes for a great effect. Time to fill in that path. You do it however you like. I like gravel. So it's time to make the fields now. So using your iron hoe, make a square, 7 squares by 7 squares, and this will become your first field. Make sure in the middle you get the water bucket straight in there, because that's going to irrigate very easily that 7 by 7 square without any problems. Then just hoe it all the way around, make sure everything is ready to go. It's the second field, so just repeat the process. You can put different seeds in it if you want. I'm just putting more wheat seeds in. So now it's time to link everything up. So using your gravel or whatever block it was you decided to use for your path block, link up the front of the house with the row in the middle of these two fields. This is eventually going to connect the animal house as well. So make sure you put the blocks exactly where I put them too. Now let's surround this field with fences. Maybe it will keep the rabbits out. Now it's time to light up the house to protect it from those angry mobs in survival. You can put them where I'm putting them, or you can put them wherever you'd like. It's entirely up to you. This is your build. Now I noticed that we haven't finished off the underside of the roof the way we did in the lean-to, so put upside down steps on the underside of all the roof areas that haven't yet got an underside step, and you will possibly have to destroy some bits just to get to them. That's my fault, I completely forgot. So now it's time to make this great open-sided animal pen. So watch very carefully where I put the blocks for this outhouse structure, and if it's going too quick, just pause the video and catch up. It's really important you get this bit right. So we're using a fairly basic step, slab, structure for this roof. It just means that the pitch of the roof is much flatter, and it's more appropriate for an animal barn or that kind of structure. So you just take a look at how I'm making this. And I recommend at this stage to make that apex on the end of the barn, because it's going to help guide you for the rest of the roof. Then extend that roof using the same pattern you've used for steps and slabs until the entire roof is covered up just like this. Then you can use torches all the way around the second block up of each leg of this animal barn, and then use fences inside the way I'm about to use fences to create an internal structure for pens and an open feeding area, and frankly any design you want inside this particular barn. It's actually completely open to do exactly what you want to do. This is just my design. My design doesn't have to be your design. Do it the way you want. And a little bit of carpet on top of the fence allows you to jump in, but it won't allow those friendly mobs to jump out. Make it look authentic. Put some hay randomly on top of each other in nice big chunks. Animals love that kind of stuff, and it looks brilliant. Then close off your barn with a gated fence, and it's ready. And just to make it look as if these animals have lived in this barn and pooed in this barn, get some coarse dirt and some podzol and randomly flake it all over the floor. It makes for a really good effect, and it does look really authentic. So we have our finished build, and it looks absolutely amazing. The way the animal barn come out is really pleasing actually, and the corn looks great. The outside of this building with that 3-tier roof works so well. It makes it look really rural. The animals are really enjoying living in this space here. I think that this has worked out the way we would want it to. If you enjoyed this video, I'm not going to know unless you leave me a like, so hit that like button now please, it would be amazing. Leave me some comments, and if you haven't already, hit that sub button. I look forward to seeing you in another video. You take it easy now, bye.